The Brisbane Bullets have just parted ways with Justin Schueller, which was very surprising and very out of nowhere today. Shows the Bullets are not messing around now. They're actually going to take next season pretty seriously, hopefully. I mean, I thought they were meant to be this year, but injuries happened, which I thought would have given Justin Schueller another year at least, just because he's also got another year in the contract. Doesn't really make sense to do it right now. But that is just Brisbane being Brisbane. Hopefully they fix their medical staff as well. That seems to be a big issue with them at the moment. And it's also kind of weird because this is probably the first year where the roster is as clear as it could be. Like he's probably picked the imports, like the two imports, Casey Prather and John Bateman, that are still contracted for next year. And other than them, it's Tyrell Harrison and Mitch Norton. So it's pretty much a full team reconstruction, which is what Justin Schueller has been waiting for because last season when he came into the role, they gave him pretty much the team that was already constructed, and he's been waiting for a lot of these players to come off that contract to be able to pick his own team. And now that that opportunity arises, he's out of there. This is the second coach to part way with their team. It was announced a few days ago that Adam Ford will not be returning. Everybody kind of knew this was happening. This was one of those worst kept secret situations. He's gone to pursue opportunities in Europe, which is something that he's talked about openly in the past. So good on him for actually going for it. He's a very good coach. I feel sorry for Cairns fans. Like, I know he's done his best. Like, he just hasn't had the best cards that he's been dealt with in the team. This is also something that was like Olgan talked about on the podcast last week about there's a potential coaching carousel going to be happening in the NBL. Like, this doesn't mean this is the end of Justin Schueller as a head coach in the NBL. He could find another role. He could end up in like Cairns. He could end up somewhere else because there still are a few different options. Jed Wells has also been announced to be returning to Adelaide next year, which pretty much means that Kendrick Davis probably will not be returning. We all know they have had a very shaky relationship at best. But that's a story for another time. This is pretty much what is the Brisbane Bullets planning to do. They're clearing house, but they have two of their three imports already signed, which typically when you have a new coach, you want them to be able to pick and choose how they want to set their team up. But it seems like they've not given them that kind of flexibility. And there's players like Josh Bannon that is a free agent. Well, he has a player option, which doesn't mean he will return. He may find opportunity elsewhere if he's not happy with the direction that the Brisbane are taking. So this will be interesting. There isn't a head coach that they've decided on. It sounds like they're going to go elsewhere. They're not going to look in Australia at one of the assistant coaches. So Bullets fan, who do you want to be the next head coach? Do you think this is a good move by Brisbane?